Is something going on?
Sounds like it. Kisara wants us all to meet at the castle entrance. Taking in the view again?
Yeah. Looking at the scenery helps take my mind off things.
Like what?
Being a maiden. Whether I really am a descendant of Naori. Those kinds of things.
So, are you mad at me?
For what?
I destroyed the Renaissance, right as you were about to get rid of your thorns forever.
Why did you destroy it?
When I saw it appear in front of me, it reminded me of what happened back on Lenegus. And the rest was... it was all just a blur. I'm sorry.
It must have been a pretty terrible memory. Besides, we don't know that the Renis Alma actually was destroyed. For all we know, it might have disappeared with that red woman.
If so, then why are
Don't. It's okay. You brought me back. You got me away from Volron. That's enough for now. Let's get going. We shouldn't keep everyone waiting.
Kisara said she wanted everyone to meet at the castle entrance. Hey, Shion.
Don't!
Okay.
I'm sorry. But if you come any closer, you'll only end up getting hurt.
Because of your thorns, you mean? Trust me, I've endured...
No, that's not it. You don't understand, Never mind. Sorry, just forget I said anything, okay?
If it isn't your thorns, does that mean there's something else?
It's just... It's nothing, really, okay? So you can stop asking me.
Okay. In that case, I'll see you up ahead, okay? Guess I misread the landing.
Oh, it's you two. I suppose that makes me the last one, then.
We better get a move on, or else we'll never hear the end of it from Kisara.
Right you are. A month has passed since we vanquished Volron. I would have thought that the Renans on Lenegis would have made their move by now. Yet they still remain as silent as ever. We have no idea what happened to Volron's body, nor its whereabouts. The Red Woman also has yet to reappear, for that matter. And contrary to what I had heard, when the Renis Alma formed, not 5, but 6 elements were present, with darkness constituting the 6th and final Master Core. Were either of you aware of this?
You mean about the Renis Alma? Of course not.
Same. I had no idea a Darkness Master Core even existed.
What about Shion's maiden powers?
No. That was the first I learned about that, too. Or anything about having that power.
Me too. I remember thinking the same thing.
What could it all mean, I wonder? There are so many questions with too few answers, particularly when it comes to that Red Woman and her abilities.
Were it any other ability that used astral energy, I'd say it was an astral art. But hers was different.
Speaking of astral energy, we also mustn't forget that while the other Master Cores disappeared when forming the Renis Alma, for some reason the Fire Master Core remained. It may well have been the work of your maidenly powers. Alphen, are you still able to wield the blazing sword as before?
For now, at least. That Renis Alma sucked most of the energy out of the Fire Master Core, but it still has enough for me to use the sword.
And the sword is safe inside of me for the time being.
Good. At least that's one thing we needn't concern ourselves over.
You can say that again. We have more than enough to deal with as it is. Let's go.
Hey, wait up!
I heard we are all to meet at the castle entrance.
This is Ganya, who has a problem he needs help with. I was just about to ask him what that problem is.
All right, then. Well, tell us what's on your mind, Ganya.
I'm hungry.
You're hungry? Where are your rations? Did you not get yours?
I did.
Are they not enough?
No, I have enough.
Then what's the problem?
Alphen, you have to remember, these people aren't used to responding so quickly. Be slow and gentle with him.
Oh, right. I forgot. Sorry about that. So you have your rations, and it's enough food, but there's still something wrong with them.
I'm hungry.
Yeah, I got that part.
Do your rations taste bad?
I don't know.
What's that supposed to mean?
I haven't eaten them, so I don't know how they taste.
Wait, if you're not eating them, then what are you doing with them?
Bringing them into the castle.
What? Why? Wait, back up. Are others doing this? Who told you to bring your rations in?
Everyone in my group is doing it. I don't know who told us to do it. They only said to bring the rations into the castle.
I'm guessing none of us told them to do it, or else we'd know, right?
I was afraid that something like this might happen. The people in this capital are slowly regaining their own wills, but not everybody is getting them back at the same rate.
Are you saying someone who got their will back sooner might be taking rations from other people? If so, that's a serious problem.
Definitely. This is something we can't ignore. We need to investigate the castle.
It seems like the people here still tend to blindly follow any orders they're given.
It It's a reflex that was quite literally beaten into them. Undoing it will take some time.
I know it's not their fault they're like that, but it's still irritating to deal with.
Hey, remind me, just what exactly are we all doing here?
What do you mean? We're helping people, aren't we?
Could have fooled me. Lately, it feels like everything we're doing ends up half-baked. We liberated the people of Pelagian, but their hearts and minds are no less under the yoke than the day we found them. As for Volron's cronies, we have no idea where they scampered off to.
You think I don't already know all that? We're doing everything we can, aren't we? We didn't choose to get stuck here. Sometimes you have to play the hand you're dealt. Besides, you've seen all the same things I have. You know as well as I do that deposing the lords alone won't solve all the world's problems.
Rinwell's right. We've gotten this far, haven't we? We can't just leave things unfinished now.
I guess? I mean, I didn't think we'd be singing around the campfire as soon as the wall came down, but still.
The fight isn't over just yet. At least not while Lenegis remains a threat.
I'm just sick of all this waiting. If they're gonna invade, why don't they get a move on already?
Stop that! Don't you think we've got enough problems as it is without you tempting fate? Spot something?
Oh, no. Just wondering if I could see any armored guards.
Armored guards? You mean Volron's soldiers?
The moment we defeated their lord, all those guys bolted out of there. And not just out of the castle either. The city, too. For better or worse, it was the guards who looked after the city's Danans. Without them, making Pelagian half-habitable again has been one big headache.
It's not like they were on their last legs. They could have chosen to stay and fight, but instead they ran away and disappeared without a trace.
But without a lord to follow, they can't have any place to go. Unless... You don't think they went to Lenegis, do you?
It's not completely out of the question. Though I'd say it's more likely they're biding their time somewhere, just waiting for the perfect moment to strike back at us.
The people here in Pelagian are nowhere near ready to defend themselves. Great. Another headache to worry about. Is it just me, or was today's dinner a little low on salt?
I felt that it was seasoned perfectly, so as to bring out the flavor of the ingredients.
Last taste buds are still like a kid's, so if his food isn't rich enough, I bet he doesn't feel like he's eaten anything at all.
Don't make fun of me! We all need salt in order to survive!
He has a point. You do lose stamina if you don't get enough salt in your body.
Yeah, I remember seeing people trying to lick the rocks back in Calaglia.
What? Why would anybody do that?
Sometimes you can find rocks out there that taste salty. They used to say it was because of all the tears we slaves shed.
Most likely, that was actually rock salt that they found. When our provisions ran low, Miguel would often bring some back for us to use. At the time, we used it because it's all we had. But now there's something hearty about rock salt I like. Even more than table salt.
Is it possible, perhaps, to find any rock salt in these parts?
It is. You have to know what you're looking for, but when I find any, I always break some up to refill our supply. The flavor even changes depending on what kind of terrain it comes from. Sometimes I end up collecting more than we need, just in case we like it.
Wow, Kisara's really serious about her salt.
You can always count on Kisara to be earnest. That's why we have to do our part and not add any more to her burden.
Maybe something's going on in the forest.
I feel like somebody's watching us.
Well... Hey! Got it!
Huh?
I feel like somebody's watching us.
Maybe there's someone around here.
Huh?
Well... Yeah...
No way.
Huh? Got it! Boomy! Boomy!
Heck? Are you stuck on that too?
No, really. I kinda see where they're coming from.
Are you okay with anything as long as it's round and flies? We finally made it.
Is the blazing sword okay?
A little water's not going to hurt it.
Phew, what a rush.
We should be able to cook here.
This place is rather gloomy.
Why don't you lighten the mood for us while we're here, then?
I'll see what I can do.
Guess I misread the landing.
The spray from this waterfall feels so good.
Seriously. Makes the sweat I worked up getting here all worth it.
Don't get too wet now, you two, or else you'll catch a cold.
Hi, Hoodle.
Take this! I'm not done! This one's all mine! Double demon fang! Take this!
Is it hot? Just back it out again.
Nothing gets by me!
In here.
Got fire!
I've got it.
I'll take you
Let
all
us
on.
handle it.
The enemy wields our...
All yours!
Behold! The Earth pulse! Tectonic vision!
Rising wyvern!
No armor! Stop me!
Remind me to stay on your trip time.
It's over! Here I come! I'm not done!
Do it.
In an instant! Impact block! We work well together.
Like a finely timed
No
walk.
escape! Double demon fang! Dragon swarm!
Light astral energy.
My turn! Here I come!
Here's the evil. Freeze laser.
Stardust!
Dance in the wind.
Mirage!
Do it.
Totally! In an instant! Impact block!
Hold up. Is this as valuable as I think it is?
Get
Now or
lost.
never.
Take this!
Dance in the wind. Not on my watch. By the power of water.
No further!
Take this! I'm not done!
Are those army astral?
On your knees.
This one's mine.
I'm ready! Totally! In an instant! Impact block! We work well together.
Like a finely timed walk.
Its armor's too strong.
Then I'll split it open!
Be my guest.
Do it. This one's got your name on it.
Ashes to ashes!
So, fire and earth astral energy, huh?
A perfect combination.
Is that the Zugo we're looking for?
An opponent like this should be easy.
They smite with black and blade!
Dance in the wind. Sleep tight.
Be careful, everyone. This one isn't normal. Double demon fang!
Flying spree!
This ends now.
Consider yourself finished. Now!
They smite with black and blade! Anything in armor is all mine!
Do it.
Kisara! Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclops!
Could have been worse.
Get lost.
I'm not done! Double demon
Not in
fang!
your dreams.
I'm grateful.
It's a duel of the arts. Radiant
I'm ready.
Shield. Go for it.
Prepare to crumble!
There.
Not
You
a chance!
require
All back in their defenses!
Glad you have your uses.
You're finished!
I'll show you how useful I can be!
Double demon fang!
Now. Akigara. Go for it.
Prepare to crumble!
Not a chance!
Searing flare.
I'm not done! Double demon fang!
Grind you into
Do
dust!
it.
Don't leave!
All yours, Kisara!
That looks like the Zoogle we were told about.
Come one, come all! You're mine! Okay,
Here.
you apart!
Bloody
Double demon fang!
Glacial Spear. Pierce evil. Feel it here. Where are you going?
Take this!
Do it!
You airborne scoundrel!
Now, this one's got your name on it!
Ash to ash! A merry destruction!
There's still more to go!
I'm not done! Double demon fang!
Lunar
I'm ready!
Zoolin! This one's got your name on it!
Ash to ash! Our superiority was undeniable.
It feels invigorating to dominate a battle.
I was certain I saw you yawn.
Come now, I'm certainly not that relaxed.
I think the animals back at the ranch should be all grown up by now.
That was quite the little adventure we went on.
Yeah.
No.
You did it!
Really?
Yeah.
What's got into him?
He says instead of making a Zoogle sign, we should be making a Hoodle sign.
He's feeling threatened by a rival. Oh, hey!
Seriously?
Well...
Well...
Huh? Huh?
That's just...
I guess...
Yeah. Law.
Yeah! Huh?
Oh?
Oh, wow! All right! I wasn't expecting a thank you for that.
Maybe socializing with people is helping to jog his memory bit by bit. You did good, Law.
Thanks. We finally made it.
How long has it been? Since I last went this hungry.
You guys want to rest here?
I wonder if you're as soft as you look.
Looks perfect and tastes just as good. All right, it's done. Apologies for the wait, you guys.
That's a lot of fish you've cut up again, Kisara.
That's because I caught so many earlier. If you're going to eat them, it's best to do it while they're still fresh.
Was it difficult slicing up that many fish?
Nah, I'm used to it. It's no big deal for me at this point.
I know I probably shouldn't be saying this after all the trouble you went through, but I've never really understood the appeal of sashimi.
Oh, I'm sorry, Law. I didn't realize. I only make it because it's an easy way to deal with big catches when I fish.
You haven't done anything wrong, Kisara. Law, if you don't like the flavor, you're always welcome to add some of my spices to it.
Hey, yeah, that might work. I'll just put some of this here.
What's wrong, Law? I've never seen someone jump up and sprint off that fast.
He ran as soon as he took a bite of that sashimi.
Was he crying because of the taste?
I don't think the sashimi is the problem here, guys.
Shion, could we talk a moment?
Hey, do you have time to talk? there's something I need to ask you.
Of course. What's up?
It's about the doll I used to have as a little girl. I gave it some more thought, and I still don't remember actually receiving it from anyone.
You were so little. I don't think it's that surprising you've forgotten, is it?
Yeah, but here's the thing. That doll was so old, I'm starting to think I just always had it with me from the start. I know that it's extremely unlikely, but after last time we talked, it got me thinking. Maybe you brought the doll that child made with you to Lenegis.
I couldn't be.
Are you saying you didn't? Look, logically speaking, I know it's a lot more likely that you didn't bring it with you than you did. But you can't say for sure you didn't, right? Crazier things have happened. I always thought I'd be alone, only to end up meeting you, and Law, and Rinwell, and Kisara, and Dohalim. Sometimes things happen in life that we never thought possible.
You make a good point. I left everyone and everything I knew behind 300 years ago. But now, I'm not so alone anymore.
Exactly. You crossed all those centuries to find all of us, so...
Why can't a little doll have made the same jump too?
Right? Look, it's up to you to decide if there's any meaning behind all of this. But I choose to think there is.
Yeah, I think so too. There's something beautiful about the whole thing that simply can't be denied.
I'm looking forward to breakfast. Come on, guys. We've got lots to do.
There.
Think we can take that one?
Well, if you're up for being the decoy.
No thanks. Let's turn back.
Brace yourself! Swing tough!
Here I go! I'm only getting radiant here! Don't mind if I do!
You're mine! Sorry. I didn't want to put you out.
What are friends for? We can't depend on one another.
You're right. I'll bear that in mind.
Astral Art?
That's my cue!
Blind! Shut him down!
Watch and bleed! And again! Radiant here! Let the marksman handle this!
Now you see what I can do!
Rising Falcon!
Where are you going?
Rising Phoenix!
Radiant here! Radiant here! I'm out of order!
I'm blinded!
Here you go! No matter! Watch and bleed! Got you! Not in your dream! Got you! Take it! It's over! Radiant here!
Rising Water!
Radiant here! It's over! Radiant here! Radiant blood!
You're being targeted.
I'm all stuffed up! Got you! Radiant here!
Eat dirt!
Got it! Now's our chance!
Swallow Blade!
Here!
Destruction!
Armor won't save you!
Radiant blood in your dreams! Here! I'm out of ammo! Here goes! I never miss! Alright! It's set!
In a bind?
And again!
Nice work!
Sleep now!
Rising
Radiant
Water!
right! Pulse of
Radiant
regeneration!
here!
Regenerate!
Radiant here!
Don't suffer in silence.
Maybe show Kisara a little kindness, huh?
She is strong. She can handle it.
You can be really dense, though, Halim.
Radiant Spear! Out of ammo!
Burn in hell!
I'm all stocked up! Got you!
Shine! Radiant
Lightning on! I'm only getting hit! Radiant Spear! Radiant Spear!
Thank you, though, Halim.
If it's in the
I only
sky,
did what
it's
any other
mine.
would.
I think you're nicer than you let on.
I'm out of ammo! Here I'm not this! Feel!
Now you see what I can do!
Resonate with the earth!
The everlasting
Radiant Spear! Radiant Spear! Here goes! Radiant!
Another incantation ruined.
I'm ready! More for the sky!
You're mine!
Watch and weep! Help this! Radiant Spear! More with that! Radiant Spear!
Can't get out of this!
Thrust! Light after
Ignite!
energy! It's weakened! Condense!
This ends now!
Here! I'm out of ammo!
Heal!
Back into the fray!
No further.
If it's in the sky, it's mine! Resuscitation!
Rising one!
My downfall.
I never fit!
Elusive
I'll
deity!
heal you!
Soaring blood!
Healing circle!
Now you see what I can do!
Radiant Spear! Radiant Spear!
Hold nothing back! You'll pay for that!
And when you're dead, Dohalim,
Then tonight's meal is on you.
you've got it. Let's drink.
Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno! Tempest! Catapult! Take this! Have it! Strike! Dance on the wind!
A new lease on life!
My reach is even wider!
Resuscitation!
Heal! Try harder! Not a chance! Now, while it's reeling!
Take it down!
You're mine! No escape!
Let's go!
Hurrah!
It's go time!
You're mine!
On your way! Air thrust! Dance in the wind!
Take this!
Air thrust! I didn't think you had it in you.
Focus. There'll be time to congratulate me later.
It won't escape me!
I'll smash you! You're mine! I'm ready! Radiant Spear! Radiant Spear! I'm out of ammo! No! Back into the fray! I'm never fit! Here I go! You're mine! Don't mind if I do!
Imbue this vanquished soul with
Magic is... Sighted! You're mine! Radiant Spear! Radiant Spear! Radiant Spear! You're mine! Radiant Spear! Watch and weep! Don't mind if I do! I'm only getting stuck! Radiant Spear! Radiant Spear! Radiant Spear! I'm shattering the
Here I come!
Attack us!
Stay away from my friend!
Have this! Radiant
No
Spear!
escape!
Radiant Spear!
Leave the charges to me!
Here I come!
Denied!
Raging Storm!
Rising
Where are you
Warfare!
going?
Luna Rongo!
There! Got you!
Rising
Here,
Phoenix!
Raging
Ignite!
Back into the fray! There! I'm only getting Radiant Spear!
I'm ready!
Alphen! This ends now!
Consider yourself finished! On your... Take this!
I wonder if we can make new weapons with this.
Rice, I think. Or wait, what if we used wheat and... No, potatoes! I can't decide!
Are you seriously thinking about food again?
No, I'm planning battle tactics.
Tactics, huh?
You should get some shut-eye.
Come on, Rinwell! Up and at 'em!
But I'm still all sleepy. I think it's safe to rest here now.
Looks like we get to sleep with a roof over our heads.
I'm impressed how well balanced this thing is. Always good to be back in familiar territory.
Yeah! Seriously?
Hey! Gonna search through this whole castle?
Oh, quit grumbling. This sort of stuff's old hat for us by now.
Yeah, you've got a point. But
It's not going to take forever, Law, I promise. Let's just do what we came here to do and get out.